The Interstellar Pharmacist's Counterattack Cultivation Record. Chapter 1 Set sail virtually. On the planet 2077 of the Star Alliance, the game world Light Source Training Ground is in full swing. Players from all major planets gather in the virtual space to compete for level, resources, and honor. My sister's profession is a pastor, so she is very fragile. A certain girl muttered softly, holding a shiny staff in her hand, with a delicate appearance, but was coldly glanced at by passers-by. Then is the staff in your hand swollen? Passer-by A spoke in a dismissive tone, with contempt in his eyes. Woda said, tiles are waste wood. A certain girl curled her lips and quickly performed primary healing techniques to repair half of the pet mechanical dragon that was bleeding beside her. It is outdated to pretend to be a pig and eat a tiger. Passer-by B shouted loudly, the lightsaber behind her flashed with blue-purple light. A certain girl curled her lips, turned around and pulled up the pills in her backpack. This girl wants to sell all the pills made in the game. And who else? This girl and you have every bit of JQ. At this time, a god-level player Starflame Liuyan ignored the noise of the crowd and said coldly, this proposal cannot be passed. A certain girl gritted her teeth, but her eyes flashed with a strange light. Her cultivation path had just begun. Chapter 2 Pill Adventure. A certain girl walked through the ruined city of the Light Source Training Ground, and the pills in her hand emitted a shimmering light, attracting the attention of players from all walks of life. This is Novice Special Pills. A player named Dark Flame Ironwing asked suspiciously. No. A certain girl jumped up and dodged while scattering a few healing pills, instantly healing dozens of low-level NPCs. You actually have this skill. Dark Flame Ironwing's eyes widened. I don't reveal secrets. A certain girl smiled strangely. At this moment, an anomaly appeared. The pill suddenly floated on its own, as if pulled by a mysterious force. A silver aura appeared in the sky, and a strange energy shocked the surrounding players back several steps. This. Is it the legendary automatic cultivation system? Dark Flame Ironwing muttered. A certain girl was startled, and a light flashed in her eyes. Could it be that my pills can be cultivated independently? Chapter 3 Mysterious Mission. A golden quest box suddenly pops up in the game. Interstellar Pharmacist Challenge. Collect 7 void crystal nuclei to unlock the supreme healing technique. What? 7 void crystal nuclei? Passerby B exclaimed, this is not something ordinary players can do. The corners of a certain girl's mouth raised. That's just right, this girl likes tasks with explosive difficulty. She rides a modified aircraft and traverses the interstellar dust belt, allied with Dark Flame Ironwing, and begins her quest for the first void crystal core. However, they soon discover that each crystal core is locked in an alien space by the Guardians, filled with bizarre traps, a talking mechanical garden, a crystal lake that predicts the future, and even an invisible anti-gravity vortex. Chapter 4 The Conspiracy of the Mechanical Garden. The first crystal core is located in a different space called Mirror Garden. The flowers in the garden will change color according to the player's mood, and the fragrance of flowers can even change people's hearts. Don't get close to that red flower. Dark Flame Ironwing shouted. A girl said innocently, red flowers don't bite. She reached out to touch it and was instantly drawn into the mirror maze. The flowers began to whisper, exposing her most vulnerable fears: loneliness and neglect. Sister, don't be afraid. The Dark Flame Ironwing chased in, and the thunder and lightning staff in his hand flashed and shattered the illusion. A certain girl had an epiphany and smiled. It turns out that the light of the heart is the most important part of cultivation. The crystal core emerged and sucked into her palm. Victory in the first level. Chapter 5 The Trial of the Void Lake. The second crystal core is hidden in the center of the Void Lake. The lake's surface is like a mirror, but it can refract the image of the future. Look. That's the image of our future. A certain girl pointed to the lake, and scenes of possible crises flashed. She was framed, her pills were robbed, and even Dark Flame Ironwings was arrested. Don't be afraid, the future is undecided. A certain girl clenched her staff, and the light resonated with the lake water, forming a shield to resist the phantom attacks in the lake. The crystal core on the island in the middle of the lake slowly rose and was taken down by the two of them together. Just as they were leaving the lake, an intergalactic black shadow battleship flashed. exuding intense hostility. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 6: The Sombre Battleship and the Dark Shaman. The enemy player on the Sombre Battleship is named Night Shaman Ghost Flame, and has the ability to manipulate time. How dare you collect void crystal cores? The flame sneered, and the silver robe flew over in zero gravity. A certain girl smiled. This girl didn't steal it, the crystal core belongs to the girl. A fierce battle unfolds, and the ghostly flame uses time magic to freeze the light sound stone and pill, trying to seize it. A certain girl gritted her teeth and unlocked the hidden skills of the light sound stone while releasing the self-cultivating pill shield. In an instant, the Black Shadow battleship was shrouded in crystal light, and the spectral flame's attack was completely resisted. Dark Flame Ironwing shouted, "Rush up. Her pills will automatically attack enemies." The ghost flame was forced to retreat, and the void crystal core fell safely into the hands of a certain girl. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 7: Recognition of the Star Alliance. After collecting and testing 7 crystal cores, a certain girl became a legendary player in the game, Interstellar Pharmacist. Her automatic pill cultivation and light and shadow healing have become the strongest auxiliary skills in the game, and she has even been officially invited to join the Star Alliance special mission. "Sister, we can finally practice freely." A certain girl smiled at the Dark Flame Iron Wings. "I didn't expect that you, the little pastor, would eventually become the strongest pharmacist." Dark Flame Iron Wing also showed a rare smile. In the game world, bizarre planets, mechanical pets, alien traps, and phantom enemies have all become stages for the two's training and exploration. A certain girl's reputation in the Star Alliance is no longer a waste of time, but a symbol of courage, wisdom, and whimsy. Chapter 8: The Crisis of the Star Alliance. A certain girl and Dark Flame Ironwing have just returned from the trial of the 7 void crystal nuclei, and the entire Star Alliance is in an unprecedented crisis. Report. The Alliance's communication system has been disrupted, and mysterious energy fluctuations have occurred in the center of the galaxy. Commander Yuxiao exclaimed. A certain girl frowned, and her staff glowed slightly. This fluctuation. Unlike ordinary players who can cause it, it should be the handiwork of the Dark Shaman Ghost Flame. Dark Flame Ironwing nodded. While collecting void crystal nucleus, she may have mastered part of the time magic in an attempt to change the interstellar order. A certain girl clenched the pill and smiled. Then let this girl stop her. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 9: Interstellar Pursuit. The two piloted a starfighter through a photon storm to track down the flames. In the storm, the light and shadow were distorted, as if even the space itself was trembling. "Be careful." The Dark Flame Ironwings pointed ahead, and a black vortex swallowed several patrol ships. A certain girl chanted a mantra in a low voice, and the pill in her hand turned into countless balls of light, automatically protecting the shell of the fighter and resisting the impact. The voice of the ghost flame suddenly sounded from the communicator. "Interstellar Pharmacist, do you think collecting crystal cores can stop me? You guys are so naive." As the sound fell, the entire photon storm seemed to come to life, and the distorted energy pounced on the two of them like a snake. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 10: The Final Battle in Another Space. The spectral flame introduced the two into a different space, a star field called Time Vortex. There is no gravity here, the light is distorted, and the speed of time flows at different speeds. Here. 1 second may be a day. Dark Flame Ironwing exclaimed. A certain girl stabilized her breathing, and the pill in her hand emitted a soft light, forming a time stabilization field and temporarily returning the surroundings to normal. The ghostly flame appeared on the central floating platform, and the time magic instantly transformed him into dozens of clones, and the direction of the attack was unpredictable. "This girl is not afraid of you." A certain girl shouted. The pill turned into a chain of light, connecting each clone of the ghostly flame, and slowly absorbing his magic. The Dark Flame Ironwing simultaneously cast a thunder and lightning beam, shattering part of the clone, and the spectral flame's offensive was gradually suppressed. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 11: Unexpected Reinforcements. Just as the ghostly flame was about to use forbidden magic to reverse time, a colorful pillar of light suddenly flashed in the sky. "It's the Guardian of Light and Shadow!" a girl exclaimed. The top players in the Alliance have appeared one after another, forming a light and shadow alliance. Interstellar photons intertwine with the pill light, forming a dazzling barrier. Yuan was terrified. This is impossible. Under the suppression of many parties, the time magic of the ghostly flame gradually failed, and his clones dissipated one by one, and were finally sealed in the void crystal core by the power of light and shadow. Chapter 12 The Legend of the Interstellar Pharmacist. After the flame was sealed, the Star Alliance restored peace. A certain girl in Dark Flame Ironwing are revered as interstellar light and shadow guardians, and her pill ability has become a legend in the game. It seems that this girl's cultivation path is not over yet. A certain girl said with a smile, the pill in her hand still flashed with a shimmering light. Dark Flame Ironwing patted her shoulder. No matter how dangerous the future is, we will face it together. Alliance official Yu Xiao also praised, she is not just a pharmacist, she is the hope of the entire galaxy. Chapter 13 Light and Shadow and Courage. In the interstellar world, weakness is not scary, and Wasti Wood can turn the tables. A certain girl uses wisdom, courage, and whimsy to cultivate the most fragile priest role into the strongest healing power in the entire universe. The light of the pill, the energy of the crystal core, and the adventure of intertwined light and shadow remind every player that on the road of interstellar cultivation, the true power comes from the light and courage in the heart. A certain girl's favorite sentence with a smile has become a legend. Although the tiles are small, the light can be very big. And her interstellar adventure with Flame Iron Wings continues infinitely in the galaxy, and every planet and every player may become the protagonist of the next legend. Chapter 14 The Afterimage of the Flame. Although the ghostly flame was sealed, his magic power did not completely dissipate, and it still existed in the form of a phantom in the dark energy belt on the edge of the star. This won't really end, will it? A certain girl said in a low voice. Dark Flame Ironwing frowned. Although the phantom is weak, he may still invade the alliance system and manipulate players or crystal cores. A certain girl clenched the pill, then let this girl chase me. The two of them flew the light and shadow fighter again, passing through a dark energy belt shimmering with a dark green light. The surrounding astral images were eroded by time, twisted and deformed, as if each star was roaring in a low voice. Chapter 15 The Trap of the Flame. The Phantom of the Flame leads the two into a floating alien planet, the Phantom Star, where space is constantly changing, and the terrain is sometimes upside down and sometimes transparent. This is his time illusion. Dark Flame Ironwing warning. A certain girl walked carefully, and with every step, the ground was like a liquid film of light, reflecting her deepest fears and doubts. The voice of the ghostly flame echoed all around. Do you think I can end it by sealing me? Light and shadow guardians, you are too naive. Suddenly, dozens of flame clones emerged from the light film, reaching out to grab a certain girl and Dark Flame Ironwing. A certain girl sneered, although the tiles are small, the light can be very big. She concentrated all the pills in her hand and turned them into huge balls of light, illuminating the entire planet. The clone of the ghost flame was swallowed by the ball of light, and the entire illusion began to disintegrate. Chapter 16 The Final Battle. The main body of the ghostly flame finally appeared. He was even larger than any battle, like a floating black mountain peak. This time, this girl is not just a pharmacist. A certain girl whispered a spell, and the staff turned into wings of light and shadow, wrapping her in shining energy. The Dark Flame Ironwing released a pillar of thunder and lightning, intertwining with the power of light and shadow, forming a silver storm that directly hit the main body of the ghostly flame. Yuan shouted, "You! How is that possible?" Under the light of the pill and the bombardment of thunder and lightning, the ghost flame finally turned into countless shattered lights and was sealed into the 7 crystal cores. This time, he completely disappeared, and even the phantom could not exist. Chapter 17 Interstellar Peace. The Star Alliance is back in order again. The inhabitants of each planet rebuild their homes with the help of the Light and Shadow Alliance. The cultivation of tiles is not just a game, it can truly change the world. A certain girl said with a smile, the pill in her hand was still shining. Dark Flame Ironwing looked at her and said softly, "Your courage and wisdom surpass any player and beyond our imagination." The Alliance officially held a celebration for them and even established a statue of the Guardian of Light and Shadow to symbolize hope and courage. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 18, The Legend of Light and Shadow. A certain girl and Dark Flame Ironwing became legendary heroes, and whenever the danger of a planet on the edge of the galaxy came, legend has it that someone always sees the figure of the Guardian of Light and Shadow. The tiles are small, but the light can be very large. A certain girl still said with a smile, this sentence has become the motto of a new generation of players. Under the guidance of her pills, more players began to explore the mysteries of the stars, discover new crystal cores, and embark on more bizarre adventures. The threat of the ghost flame is gone, but the story of the Light and Shadow Guardian has just begun. Underscore 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 un. Postscript. In the interstellar world, every character has its own value, and even the most vulnerable priest can be the center of light and shadow. A certain girl uses wisdom, courage, and kindness to cultivate the weakest character into the strongest healing power in the entire galaxy. Pills, light and shadow, crystal nuclei, and time magic are intertwined into bizarre interstellar legends. Most importantly, she taught everyone that true power is not in weapons or magic, but in inner light and courage. The interstellar adventure continues, and the legend of a certain girl and the Dark Flame Wings will forever be recorded in the history of the galaxy with every twinkling star.